All people are alchemists. Most are just aware that they are doing it. Your mind is creating the construct of this reality. Your physical brain is perceiving that construct. The organs of perception are arranging this reality for you. It is a learning hologram. Alchemy is a term which covers many philosophical traditions which span over 4 millennia across several continents. Simply, alchemy is the art form of liberating something from its fixed physical properties. Like other sciences, early alchemists used scientific processes, techniques that could be replicated in a lab. But unlike other sciences, you cannot separate the scientific process of alchemy from the hermetic principles.
Let's go, let's go. Good morning, family. Rise and shine. Another blessed and grateful day. Super excited to be on here with everybody. I've got a phenomenal topic as we go ahead and get into today. Today, we're going to be going over The Alchemist. I don't know how many of you have ever had a chance to go ahead and read this book, but I'm whipping out some of the greatness for one of my all-time favorites. So if you have it, great. If you don't, I'm going to go ahead and give everybody a little insight of the power that is going on inside of this magic from Mr. Paulo Coelho. So I've got a phenomenal topic as we go ahead and get into today, talking about alchemy, right? And how you can go ahead and get a little perspective shift. I'm telling you, by the end of this call, you're going to be thinking about things a little bit different. So I love it. I love it. Lady Boss in the building. Lady Boss Nikki, I see you. Shane and Talina, we had a phenomenal start to the morning. We are making moves. I love to see it. So let me go ahead and get live on IG as we go ahead and drop down a little bit of gratitude down below. What is everybody excited and grateful for coming into the start of the week? Here we go. Let's go ahead and get IG on here live. We're going to go ahead and get started. So family, I'm so grateful for God. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm thankful and blessed for the mind, for the body, for the spirit. I'm so grateful for the access that we have. And honestly, every day that I really think about it, we're working with some of the top 1%ers, not just in the industry, inside of the world, right? When you look at the company that we're in, when you look at the mentors that we have, when you look at the accessibility that's literally in our inner circle, it's honestly phenomenal to go ahead and really sit down and see it. So I love it. Already traded, already got the morning rituals out, got the workout in, got the reading in. Oh man, you guys have been on fire. Let's go. I love to see it. So here we go. So today, family, we're going to be talking about alchemy, right? I've got a great topic for you. For those that have ever read this book, you know how transformational this topic really is. So some of you that have no idea, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a sneak peek, right? So inside of the book, The Alchemist, there's a little boy, and he goes on this journey. And along this journey, he comes across some mentors, let's just say, that allow him to see life from a different lens. This is why, if you've ever heard the term, change the way you see things change, everything starts to shift. So today, I'm going to allow you guys to get a little piece from this book so you guys can be able to see the shift for yourselves, right? And this honestly from a visual from Sean as well, but this is the origin. Ready? So I want everybody to go ahead and close your eyes. Here's a visual for today. It's been a little minute since I gave you guys a chance to go ahead and really sit down and visualize, but I want you to go ahead and get comfortable, okay? Relax, take a deep breath, let your shoulders sit back, get comfy, and I want you to imagine yourself driving, right? You're driving, you're on this long road, right? There's nothing beside you, and you're driving towards these mountains, okay? And as we're driving towards these mountains, okay, I want you guys to go ahead and paint your own visuals so you guys can go ahead and see it for yourself. But picture this, okay? The mountains, this is like our visions. This is like our manifestations, okay? So the key here is I'm gonna show you guys what happens along the way a lot of the times with our vision, right? Rewiring our belief system, okay? So here we go. Imagine we're driving, right? We're on the way to the mountains. The mountains is the vision, okay? We see it clearly. We have tunnel vision. We're on the way, but here's what happens, okay? As we're driving, what happens if there's a child that's in the back seat, right? That starts going in and putting their hands over your eyes, or if they start nagging at your shirt, if they start tagging at you like a fly. 11:11, paint your vision. This is exactly what happens most of the time when we're going after our dreams, right? You feel like there's that little voice that's sitting on the side of your ear that you want to go ahead and tell them to shut up. Welcome to the journey, right? Go ahead and drop some twos down below if you felt like this is similar along the road to this vision that we all have for ourselves, right? We feel like there's a little gnat. We feel like there's these distractions that's along the way to this long-term vision that what we're going towards, okay? Well, guess what? You're not alone. Let me go ahead and drop my twos in there as well, because this is me as well. But here's the perspective that I started to really understand as we started to go through this training, as I started to dig deeper inside of this book, okay? You see, along this journey, I partially titled this Being Able to See the Signs, right? Being able to see the signs. So let me ask you this. How many of you guys have ever noticed things like numerology? You've ever seen 222s, you've ever seen 444, right? You've ever seen the time 1111 paint your vision? Why do you guys think I say that every single day, right? There's a reason that is documented almost every day that we catch that. It's called being able to see signs. You see, most of the time along the way, on the road to our vision, we're paying attention, but we're paying attention to the wrong things. And we've all been there, right? But here's the difference. Distractions. And they come from all different angles. They could be from our family side. That could be from the spiritual. They could be from the gym. They could be from your relationships, right? They come from all different pillars of life. But the real power comes when we really start to develop a deeper level of consciousness, right? Being able to get dangerously conscious at what exactly these distractions are. So when you look at the word alchemy, right? When we dive into the word alchemist, essentially, I was asking the question this morning, what essentially is real alchemy? Okay. Well, here's the answer. Here's what he said. Real alchemy is being able to literally transform, being able to turn lead into gold, being able to go from a victim to actually being a victor. You see the difference? From being able to go from somebody that's in a mindset to being able to have a mind flex, right? I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but all of us, we have habitual patterns. We have the same triggers almost every day that push our buttons, that get us upset, that put us in shame, that get us depressed almost every day. If you really think about it, it could be from work, it could be from relationships, it could be from going on social media and seeing the same things that's in your algorithm, right? Because what we focus on grows. So if we're looking at negativity, we're probably going to bring and attract more of it inside of our life, right? So when it came to having a mindset, that's all I knew. I was so set on what I was listening to, who I was hanging out with, right? Where I was actually going, that guess what? Little did I realize that as I was driving, these were all the distractions that were covering my eyes, that were pulling out my shirt, that were trying to open the car door to go ahead and get me out and waste time over here. But you see, when I started to develop a mind flex, everything started to change. I started to change who I hung out with. I started to change what I was listening to. I started to go to the gym a little bit more. I started really getting deep into the deep work, right? You guys got to think about it. Today is 200. Think about this, right? 200 and what are we at? 215 days straight of doing the deep work, of really getting down the feeling, of really being able to see the vision, right? This is what happens with most people. Without a vision, they say the people perish. That's why it's written in the Bible for a reason. Because if we can't wake up every day and be excited about something that we can't see yet, right? A body that we haven't yet achieved, finances that's not in our bank account yet, right? A love that's we've been looking for, right? When you start to realize that all of that is inside all along, the love that we are looking for, it's inside. The dream body that we're waiting to go build, it's inside, right? That phenomenal bank account that we've been manifesting, it's inside all along. But it takes really being able to get in tune and see the signs for ourselves, right? I'll give you another example. How many of you feel like life is hitting right now in different areas? You feel like there's certain areas of life where we're getting tested. I'll be the first to tell you, you're not alone, right? We all have different areas of life that's hitting us from different angles, right? Whether it be your family, your body, right? The spiritual side. I'm going to give you guys something interesting to think about at the end with the spiritual side, right? I don't know what that is, but understand that there is something in our lives that we're all getting tested with right now in order to be able to grow and develop into the person that we are destined to become. Because I'm going to tell you right now, as we grow through this, we're going to come out a completely different person than as we came in. Drop a 3 down below if you feel like you have grown into a completely different person than you were from last year, right? Drop a 3 down below if you feel like you've grown in different areas of your life from last year. Absolutely, right? Without a doubt, for sure. But here's the beauty of life. You see, just like these trees, a tree never stops growing, right? It's in an endless pursuit to go ahead and max out its potential. The difference with humans, we're one of the only living organisms that doesn't max out their potential. Everything else does. Everything else strives to go ahead and live to its fullest, except humans. Why? Because along the road to the vision, we all have distractions. But being able to see the signs, being able to see numerology, right? Those of you that see butterflies, those of you that notice little things like this, maybe you see an eagle, right? Maybe you see owls. All of this is seeing signs so you can start to realize that you are on the right track, right? Inside of The Alchemist, he was going through really deep parts in life, and he was going on a journey to go ahead and find part of his vision. And he started being able to see the signs that allowed him to know that he had confirmation that he was on the right track. Even though he wasn't exactly where he envisioned himself being yet, he had confirmations along the entire journey that gave him the confidence, that gave him the faith, and that gave him the push to be able to keep going even when we weren't seeing exactly what we were manifesting yet. Okay? So this is huge. This is big messages to notice, because at the end of the day, we're all growing through life, and to be able to know that even through all of this is part of what molds us. So here's a couple last things I want to go ahead and end off the training to go ahead and wrap this thing up together. Okay. Number one, it's okay to make mistakes. Okay. There's nothing wrong with making mistakes. Sean talked about it this morning. He said, we keep doing the same thing over and over, not realizing that just to be able to go ahead and make a little tweak could change everything. Right. For most people, and this was me, I thought just working a 9 to 5 was life. Was going, clocking in. And I was the fly that kept painting the window and wondering why I wasn't seeing the change. Until I realized that the second fly that comes in the door can literally just make a little shift and go around the corner and realize there's an open window and go out and live an abundant life. That's what's out there for every single one of us. So to go out there and get the experience from doing the call, get the experience from doing the event, get the experience from putting out a product and putting some ads behind it, making your live account and actually committing, this is where the real growth lies. So to go ahead and end off today's call, the reason why we're so serious about gratitude, the reason why we're so serious about becoming grateful is I want you guys to think about something. Yeah. If I were to give you guys a drink right now, right? If I were to give you this drink and you were to drink it, what would you say? Thank you, right? If I got you guys a movie ticket and we went out and checked out the movie, what would you say? Thank you, right? Because it's already done, right? You already have the ticket. You already have the drink. It's in your hand. Thank you. So the reason why we say thank you, the reason why we sit in gratitude, the reason why we're so grateful every day is to be able to be thankful that this abundant life is already done, right? The bank account, the phenomenal body, the excellent relationships, right? Being able to travel, whatever it is that success is to you, you've got to be able to know that it's already done. Time just has to catch up. This is why we talk about it every day. Success is just as close as our skins. If we can stay focused long enough, if we can hold the feeling of the wish fulfilled long enough to go ahead and let it manifest, right? So family, this is my training for everybody today. To really be able to sit down and analyze what are some of the distractions that's picking at us on the way, on the road to this vision that we all have. And I'm telling you right now, this is one of the most important parts of the year. If you can really put tunnel blockers on, if we can really get intentional with the next 3 months, family, drop a 90 down below in the chat. If you're ready to really run with me for the next 90 days, because I've seen it, and I want to ask you this question. Do you believe that 90 days can literally shift, can alter the next 6 months, 1, 2, 5 years of our lives? The answer is absolutely yes. I've done it. I've seen it. I've experienced it. I've watched it year after year, testimonial after testimonial. A lot can happen in 90 days. And this is one of the most important parts of the year because this is where the magic happens. The first quarter is the warm-up. The first quarter is really getting ready, getting the systems in place. Quarter 2 This is where getting all on the field, leaving it all out there, sets up for December 31st, 2023. As we read this congratulations letter, knowing that the decisions we made today set up our future tomorrow. So, family, I'm all in with you every single step of the way. A boss is going to show you what to do. A leader is going to be in the field. A leader is going to show the way, know the way, and goes the way. So, as all of us leaders, that's exactly what it is that we're doing. So, if you guys got any value, if you guys are ready to go ahead and run the play and open the door for countless others to go ahead and step through as well by leading by example, drop some threes down below, smash that like button, and I'm excited, family. I'm ready for the greatness. I'm ready for the growth to continue. So today, you are powerful. You are a leader. You are amazing. And I'm so excited to see what is to come for the rest of November and coming in to March Madness. Get your Orlando ticket. Dream Team, it's game time. It is your favorite entrepreneur. Deep on dreams. Remember, you can be, do, and have anything that you can hold in your mind. You can hold it right here in your hand. I love you, fam. Dominate TGIM. The growth includes Monday. Game time. Get to work.